available. See when you're ready.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Intuitive 717. I'm back with another reading. Happy Friday, guys. Happy Good Friday to those of you celebrating as well. I do have a quick message here for the Divine Feminine Collective. And of course, as always, we're going to dig into what's on your Divine Masculine's mind. All right. So the message I'm hearing clearly is like taken back. And I'm also hearing like messages around like the new you. Okay. So he's taken back by the version of you or this new version of you, something he's not seen before, the version of you he's not seen before, or the version of you he's not seen yet on this journey, okay? And I feel like Divine Feminines, you're a lot more conscious of how it is you spend your time and energy. So someone's taken back by like maybe your boundaries or the fact that you're saying no. You could be in your Queen of Swords energy, or maybe this is something that you've been mastering since the last time that you've been in separation with them. I just feel the sense of like many of you becoming more grounded in yourselves, like your self-worth, who it is you are, and what it is you're worthy of. And they cannot help but want to meet those expectations, not even meet them. They want to exceed your expectations. And, you know, it really is true in terms of self-respect. Your self-respect really does make you more romantically attractive. So I feel like the energy in this reading is like whatever you're doing, continue to do it. Or maybe this reading could be a nudge for many of you who could be just feeling at odds with your own energy, with your own feminine energy, right? Especially in the connection with your masculine. You should be feeling relaxed and sexy and beautiful, and they should be courting you because they enjoy doing it, okay? Check out the reading on courting that I did. I will try to link it in this video as well for you guys, but that could also be a significant message here for you. So yeah, that's just the vibe I'm getting, is that many of you are maybe coming into this realization that it's like, whew, I was so afraid to let go, but now that I have let go, it just feels so much better, okay? And many of you will go through this period of darkness where letting go just feels like really unnatural because you just, like you're experiencing detachment. So all of these things end up coming up that makes you feel like you're not doing the right thing, but just kicking your feet up and relaxing is like the most attractive thing that you do, Divine Feminines, okay? Pouring into yourselves, temperance energy as well, so having that self-restraint, very important as the Divine Feminine energy, having that patience, Queen energy, okay? So I don't know who this message is for, but yeah, it's tapping into this new version of you that's a lot more relaxed, okay? So it's making your Divine Masculines very aware that, you know, if they are going to have your energy or your time, they've got to be worth it. That's what I'm feeling. Because you know your worth, they know they got to be worth your time. Okay, so let's get your energy. Let's start there. Okay, let's shuffle this deck a little bit. Universe, please provide messages for the collective. Guys, thank you so much for being here with me as well on the channel. I do appreciate you guys so much, and thank you for all of your warm comments for both me and Mega. You guys are so incredibly thoughtful, and I do reply as much as I can, but the days that I don't, I just want to let you guys know that I do read them. I do appreciate you so much, okay? All right, let's cut the deck in half and see where the feminines are at. Okay, so purity of purpose. Okay, so you're getting the hang of the journey, okay? You're maybe more poised, you're more on point, you're more on target, okay? And being more on target is also the energy I've been talking about in terms of a lot of you realizing that like you had to maybe take a step back and like clear your own space, clear your own energy. It was like, wait a second, this journey in itself is getting tiring. Like I really shouldn't have to feel like I'm trying to convince someone to be with me, right? Many of us started learning reciprocation. It's like, wait a second, in relationships, in order for it to thrive, there has to be reciprocation. And if there's not, you have to have the courage to blow out the flame, like, right? Because you have to be getting too, right? You got to be getting yours. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like many of you are just more on point with this. Like you're just more careful with your energy. It's like, who goes there? Halt! Who goes there? One of you commented, I think you were laughing at the fact that I said halt, who goes there? Yeah, straight up, halt, who goes there, right? If you are going to approach me, you better be coming with some good reasons. State your business. What are your intentions? And that's just where you guys are at. This new version of you is just, you're more careful. Okay, you're more careful with your time and energy, and those who are around you know now that it's a privilege to be in your space. Many of you are isolating as well, and in this isolation, you have found yourself. You found your higher self's voice, which is great because now you realize like you really don't need anything outside of yourself. You really are your own best friend. A lot of people who fear solitude and who fear being alone, it's because they haven't found their higher voice, right? The higher self that's in there that lets you know that you're never alone, and it leads you to success and making your dreams come true. It's like many of you are learning to work in partnership with your higher self. So your higher self here is like on guard. So your masculines can feel this, right? Like they can't really come close. It's this energy that you feel in the air. I can feel it in the air. I've been getting that song a lot. For some of you, you've been shouting it out in the comments as well. That's an old one. Like when I was back in high school, just starting to like really listen to music. I listened to a lot of rap music in high school too, because me and my brother were like a year apart. So it's like I really like, was tomboyish in a sense where it's like I loved hanging out with my brother, and sometimes I catch myself hanging out with my brother and his friends, and just really tomboyish in that way. So I listened to like a lot of like old school like rap music, 50 Cent, Underground, G Unit, Lloyd Banks, that old school stuff where they had like mixtapes. Yeah, those were the days. Those were the days. When you're in high school and you thought you're so cool for listening to certain music, or when you discovered certain music, you're just like, oh yeah, that's the shit, Peter Guns, huh? Guaranteed Peter knows how to eat her and treat her. Okay, all right, that's enough. All right, so that's what I feel, guys. Like many of you are, yeah, you can feel it in the air when people are around you. If they have good intentions, if they don't have good intentions, and most of all, I'm seeing and I'm also feeling that other people are feeling it in the air when they try to approach you. So nobody can come with no stupidness around you, right? Translation for some of you who are maybe, unfamiliar with the Trini accent there. It's like, don't come around me with no stupidness. Stupidness. Don't come around me with no stupidness. This is what this energy is saying, because you guys are well aware of yourselves now, your purpose, who it is you are. Once you fully step into who it is you are and you see yourself as just so valuable, it's like you connect with your higher self, right? So your higher self lets you know. They give you hints and clues as to what it is you came here to achieve. And then once you guys start achieving these things, this is you in the energy of having achieved a lot of your success. That's why many people who are now coming towards you, a lot of you know their intentions, and a lot of you have something to protect. Many of you are stepping into this energy of like, that you have something that's, valuable. Many of you have been developing your spiritual gifts. A lot of you are becoming more successful, like in your careers, your jobs, your business. You're starting to understand and see that part of your purpose here is to have a close connection with God and Source. And you do have protection around you in the form of like your higher self, your angels, your guides. Okay, so a lot of you are getting these messages to be very careful about who it is you let near you. And a lot of your masculines are healing from this lesson, from this energy that you're in. Many of them are healing, right? Because the passion is what they can't resist with you. Okay, and because of that passion, it for a lot of the divine masculines, like it translates to this feeling of like love. Ooh, I felt my my throat choke up there when I was about to say love. Somebody wants to tell you that they love you because they feel you in this energy now. Like they really are developing love for you, genuine love. And that's why I'm saying like they're healing from you being in this energy of like protecting yourself, protecting your energy, protecting your space. No matter who it is you have to say no to, you'll say no to, right? So I feel like a lot of them are, yeah, they're developing more feelings for you in this new energy, okay? What's coming up for the divine masculines? Why are they getting all choked up like that? Why did I stutter? What's going on with the masculines in terms of like this energy? How are they perceiving the feminines being in this purity of purpose? Oh, attraction. Because your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Guys, I love this deck, by the way. Like, it's probably one of the old school decks, like the very first few decks. This one, the Tarot Sexual Magic, and the Fairy Tarot deck. I think those three, yeah, best decks ever. And also too, oh my gosh, how could I leave out this one? And of course, like the messages I've created, but it's like, when you're just like, you feel so connected to a deck that it's like it just speaks to you. Like you could talk about some of the cards before you pull from them and then they'll just come out. I think they call it like I don't know, like there's some kind of word for it where the cards are just drawn to the energy in your hand. So it's like the vibration of the words you're saying, what you're talking about. It'll just like reflect it. That's why I love channeling the messages first and then seeing what comes out in the cards. It's just, yeah, so beautiful. Anyway, yeah. All right, you guys could be so beautiful. Someone's looking at you in awe and feeling like you're just so beautiful. Some of you are yappy as well. Like you could yap a lot and your divine masculines might just look at you. Like you could tell them a story and they've heard you tell it like 10 times before, and each time they'll just look at you retelling this story as though you're the most beautiful thing they've ever seen. Okay, side note for some of you. Okay, so we do have attraction coming out. Okay, so this is what your masculines are feeling here. Okay, so you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully, and also too, yeah, by just enjoying the whole experience, right? Following the guidance as well here. Divine Feminines, this is you following a lot of the guidance that you've been given, including right down to just let this go. Surrender to it. And many of you are like, I don't know, I'm so scared. I've invested so much into this journey and this is my divine masculine, but the universe was like, let it go. If you trust, if you have faith, then let it go. Okay, because I feel like the rejection, the whole like you two separating was part of like protecting you, right? We have free yourself at the top of the deck here. And also, this could be the one. Love yourself first. There it is. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Okay, so let's put a pause on this. Okay, so what I'm feeling is like it's time to take back control of your life. That's what many of you did. You followed the guidance. This was the guidance. It was to get out of the cycle. The circle in that the unicorn is trapped in represents the cycle. Okay, this was like that old version of you. Now it's the new version of you, the new version of you that's unafraid to take risks. You're unafraid to do things to serve your highest good, right? Even if it seems confusing, even if for a second you're just like, holy shit, everything in my heart says don't do this. But your higher self is like, do it. It might seem painful, it's going to seem scary, but do it. Do it. It's going to serve something on your soul contract. Do it. Do it. And many of you were like, all right, shit. You got up and jumped over this fence and you were like, that wasn't so hard. And the universe was like, yo, I told you. You thought this fence was so big. You literally just had to step over it. You know, it's like, you know, when little kids, they show like those hilarious clips of little kids being in water and they're like panicking. And like literally when they stand up, the water is like up to like their shin bone. That's what I feel like is in this energy here. Many of you are panicking for no reason, right? The divine feminines here, this new version of you is kicking up your feet. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. This is the time to really just like pour into you, you know, pour into some of the things that you enjoy doing. Like, I feel like self-care could be a big theme for many of you as well right now. Like the universe is really urging you to protect yourself. Like, get back to you, get back to being sexy, get back to like creating an environment and a space that makes you feel good and safe and happy and grounded, and then protect the shit out of it. Okay, and then once you do that, you'll see anybody that dare comes near you, they're approaching with good reason because you got your warning up. Okay, energetically, people will feel it in the air. Okay, including your divine masculines, which is why I feel like, you know, you're the one, or you could be the one, or they know that you're the one. Okay, you're the only ones to maybe have ever released them or let them go or given them something to think about or ponder. Okay, and that's another thing too that I'm seeing is that with you being in this new version of yourself, you're being more cautious with the way that you spend your time and energy. And I feel like, yeah, your divine masculine's feeling taken back, like feeling like, okay, I need to stop. I need to take a pause here because I'm feeling things I maybe haven't felt before. You know, it's like, okay, what I'm getting is like normally they would be like, all right, fine. You want to ignore me? You want to make it hard for me to get access to you? You want to make it hard to, you want to play games? You want to make it, you know, seem like you're not interested? Okay. And then they're like, damn, shit, she got me. Shit. Okay, because they can't now. You're calling their bluff with your bow and arrow there. You're calling their bluff. You're like, yeah, go. See how far you'll get. Go! Go on now! Get it! Oh my goodness. These are little inside jokes that I have with people in my Just people in my small little circle here. Go on now, get. Yeah, that's you with this energy here, right? Calling people's bluff. People want to come in and out of your life. People want to try to come sideways, snake you. Go on now, get. I feel too like in the past, many of your masculines, this whole in and out thing and making it seem like that was going to get you to be in this old version of yourself, which was always just trying to play catch up with them, right? Trying to chase them, hide and go seek, that type of shit. A lot of you were being urged by the universe to stop doing those things. It's like you're playing hide and go seek and someone went to go hide, and sooner or later they're like, holy shit, where is she? You're not coming to find me? Meanwhile, they come out and they realize you stopped looking for them a long time ago. That's the energy I'm getting. And it's really pulling in like this could be the one. This is the person that's pulling me out of these games. This is the person that's making me stumble out from the darkness and realize, wait a second, there's nobody chasing me here. There's nobody coming to find me. So it's better that I go look within and maybe find myself a little bit. Play on my own a little bit. Okay, and I feel like that kind of dynamic there between you two is making both of you go off and experience a new version of yourself. You're a lot more guarded, and somebody now is realizing that they maybe have to humble themselves a little bit now in order to get this guard down with this new version of you. Okay, like a lot of you are maybe pulling out something from your masculines that I feel like is even surprising them. They're taken back by the fact that they're being more gentle, more kind, more loving. They have to be more strategic too in like the way that they approach you, because you're not afraid to put that bow and arrow right back up, and you are on point and you are on target. Okay. Yeah. Whoever you are, you're excellent. You don't miss. That's what it is. That's what wants to come to me. You don't miss. When you're ready to pull the trigger, you don't miss. And that's what people are starting to realize. And I feel like your divine masculines are like, I don't want to miss out on this version of you. It's incredibly sexy. It's incredibly magnetic. It's incredibly alluring. They are just completely taken up with you. Okay, this could be an energy coming in tonight as well. Okay, this could be something heavy on their mind, is like, I surrender to this new version of you. And by that surrender to, I'm hearing the words like, I'm going to humble myself here. I need to go back to the drawing board and just really get serious and mature. That's what I'm hearing from the masculines, all right? So they are taken back by you. Taken back by you tonight, this new version of you, okay? You are a lot more conscious because of your purpose here. You're not letting anybody mess up what it is you built. You better back the hell on up. All right, guys, so that's what I have for you for this one. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Visit me at Hipsy or Wizio if you guys would like to do a personal session with me. Otherwise, I do have the membership section as well, where I have a library full of the 18 plus intimate readings. All right, so otherwise, yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next reading. Okay, enjoy your Friday, guys. Bye.